Hi, I'm Chris, and this is Lisa, and we're currently in Sidemen in East Bali.
Before we show you what we've been up to in Sidemen, we'll take you on a bit of a tour around the east coast of Bali through Amed and Candi Dasa.
Okay, so we just rode from Lavina for 2.5 hours, and we're now in Amed. It's our first time in Amed. Absolutely stunning, and I just want to show you something. £26 a night. This is £26. Right, so this is the entrance. It's called Harmony Villas Amed, but you can't see this. £26 a night. So you come over here. £26 a night. Mosquito net. Outside shower, well, partly outside shower. Sink. Toilet. Me. And that is what £26 a night gets you in Bali. Woohoo!
I'm not included.
That'd be £27. Amed is known for snorkeling and scuba diving, but the sea was pretty rough, so we spent most of our time riding around, checking out the views. And when we weren't riding the motorbike around the hills, we were usually at the local warrings, eating our favourite Indonesian foods. We did get a chance to go snorkeling, but the visibility wasn't great because of the choppy waves. So we headed out of Amed and we headed towards Candi Dasa, and there was some beautiful landscape on the way, as you can see. We absolutely loved the ride. Really nice through the rice terraces and the hills. After about a 1.5 hour long drive through the hills on the motorbike, we checked into our hotel in Candi Dasa, and we realised it was right beside a freshwater water lily pond, which looked absolutely amazing, but it looked a whole lot better first thing in the morning as all of the water lilies blossomed. We spent a couple of days in Candi Dasa. We really enjoyed our time there, mainly when we were snorkeling at the Blue Lagoon, which we highly recommend. But unfortunately we didn't get any of that on camera, as I forgot to take it with me. So after a couple of days we set back off on the bike, back up into the hills again, and to a little village called Sidemen, which we'd heard about from many other people, mainly other travellers, but we'd never seen it for ourselves, so we were keen to get up there. Once we finally arrived in Sidemen, it's fair to say we were pretty blown away. The volcano you can see in the distance there is called Mount Agong, and it's the tallest volcano in all of Bali, and it looks absolutely amazing in the distance, especially in the early mornings and around sunset. This place is absolutely incredible, and I very much recommend putting it on your bucket list when you come to Bali. Today, Lisa and I are going to go to Sidemen Silver and try and make some rings ourselves out of some silver pellets. So let's see how it goes. That's the one. Got our pedigree dentistics just in case we see a dog with bad teeth. Needs a little toothbrush. We've got him covered.
He likes them. The hotel dog. He enjoyed them. Shut up.
The two best reviewed silversmiths in Sidemen was Sidemen Silver, which is what we chose, and Agong Silver. Both look pretty damn good. First things first, we chose the ring designs we wanted to. Upon arriving, we were given some small silver pellets, which he weighed in front of us, and then we went ahead and melted them down using some sort of petrol blowtorch with a foot pump to really get it nice and hot. And it didn't take long for that to melt down and turn into a liquid, which you then poured into a mould and set us off on our way. We went through the process of hammering and then heating again and then cooling and then hammering and heating quite a few times, and this was in order to harden the silver to make it a more durable ring. We used this special roller tool in order to stretch out the silver and get it the right thickness that we chose for our rings. Next step was to write down on a piece of paper what we want engraved on the inside of our rings. So the silversmith man got his punches out, lined them all up, and did the stamping for us, as you know, we didn't really want to mess this up. Next, he had us measure the width of our fingers so that he knew how big to cut the silver so that it would fit us properly. In a way, it's a shame that the silversmith got so involved, because I'd quite like to have made it fully myself. However, in a way, I'm kind of glad that he did, because it meant we actually got a nice ring out of it rather than whatever I would have cobbled together. So once the ring was cut to size, it was a matter of soldering the two ends together. So to do this, we used a blowtorch and some flux and a special solder, silver solder, and we fed it in. Although I say we fed it in, it was very much him moving my hands, which again, you know, it's a good thing really, because it would have looked a whole lot worse if I'd done it myself. Next up was the really fun bit, bashing it with a ball-peen hammer to give it that hammered effect that we both wanted on our silver rings, and I think it turned out really bloody nicely, to be honest. Next up, we got some expert tuition on how to sand the inside of the ring and make it nice and flowing on the edges. We then buffed it up on a special polishing wheel and handed it over to the guy that runs the whole place so he could do some finishing touches on it to make it look, you know, exactly how it should look. Then took it downstairs, give it a quick clean in the sink to get all the polish off it, and revealed how our rings looked. And they looked bloody amazing. Neither of us could actually believe how good these actually turned out, and we're going to use them as our wedding rings for the rest of our travels. If you're in Sidemen and you want to make some rings or some jewellery, I highly recommend Sidemen Silver. Absolutely top notch, and I couldn't
Ready
believe
to go,
the finish.
yeah.
Look at my ring.
Next up, a nearby waterfall and viewpoint that we heard all about. So on the bike and off we went.
So the ring making went amazing. We've both got rings that we're super happy with, which
Look at our bling bling.
they're amazing. And we're now at a waterfall just outside Sidemen. So this is the way in.
Not one of the most impressive waterfalls we've seen on this trip, but in fairness it hasn't rained for a couple of days, but we kept on going anyway, up the stairs to see what was at the top, and my god was it worth it.
Up until now, Munduk has been my favourite sort of mountainous place in Bali, and Munduk is amazing for hiking and for waterfalls and stuff. You've seen the video, but for pure jungle and like landscape and amazing valleys, Sidemen in Bali is unbelievable. So that's definitely worth a quick visit. I'll put the name of this place just down here. The waterfall's not the best, it's a bit of an Instagram hotspot, but once you get up the top there's a balcony with the best view of Bali that I think I've seen. So yeah, come check it out if you're in Sidemen.
And with that, we popped out to the local warring, had something to eat,
You're
popped back
brave.
to the hotel, chilled out at the pool for the rest of the evening, and that was that.
So that's it from us. If you find yourself in East Bali and you want to see something a bit different and a really spectacularly beautiful place, get yourself to Sidemen. Highly recommend it. Yeah, top-notch place. Anyway, remember, keep exploring, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.